Hi there, welcome to another plan with me with Erica D. This might be a quick video today because I am home alone taking care of my sick daughter while my husband's at work, and so she's taking a nap in her bedroom, and we'll see how long I have before she wakes up. So this week is over, so we are moving on now to the week of September 2nd through September 8th. Actually, I see all these people so sad that summer is over and that we're moving on to fall, but I love it. I just couldn't be more excited. I love the fall. So because I'm using a happy planner, I can take my pages out of my rings and work with them like this flat, which I really enjoy. You can see that I have already done some pre-planning with my Post-its. Some of these are recurring events that I just keep moving, and well, they all are actually. I don't have anything else written down on here in Post-its except for a to-do. I've also already decorated. I try to decorate at least 9 weeks of a planner in advance during the school year. During the summer, I'll decorate week to week, but in the school year, I do 9 weeks at a time because that's how a school year is divided up. I'm a teacher, so that's how my life is divided up as well. So I decorated this back in July, actually. So it's already decorated, and I chose these colors because our school colors are red and black, and I kind of compared this year's calendar to last year's calendar, trying to predict when homecoming might be. And either I read it entirely wrong or they moved homecoming because this week is not homecoming. And this is not exactly red and black, it's kind of pink and black, so I'm okay that I was wrong about that. So anyway, that's why I chose this color scheme. I also think it's quite beautiful. I love the wood grain with the flowers. It's pleasing. And it's seasonless. Spring, summer, fall, winter. I guess there aren't roses in winter, but you know, almost seasonless. All right, so I'm gonna get started. First things first, I had given myself a Post-it that said these stickers here were from the Simply Lovely book. So I've gone ahead and pulled that out. I also pulled out the Farmhouse book because it has some pink and some black in it. And then I always have a Colorful Boxes book nearby because it's just the best. They need to make that in every color scheme there is, in my opinion, and I'd buy a ton of them. All right, so I do plan pretty much chronologically. I don't put my work schedule in most of the time, but I am this day because it happens to be a day off. It is Labor Day, and so I am going to mark that I don't have to go to school. I did make myself some stickers on my silhouette, which, by the way, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know my silhouette's been broken for the last few weeks. We took some time yesterday and got it working. I'm so excited. So made some stickers. I did make myself some boxes that match, but because no school is kind of exciting, I think I'm gonna use a silver one because silver, gray, pink, they all work together. So I'm going to mark that nice and clear that we are out of school on that day because that is just fun and pleasing. I kind of want to pull more attention to it than just a box. I wonder if there's a small floral or something like that in here I can use. I could top the box with something like that. That might be kind of cute. I told myself I wasn't going to use the words kind of cute because I feel like every planner person uses the words cute and it's a very overused phrase. But at the same time, it's true. It's kind of cute. I do like this, and it really matches well. So if I take this guy, how do I want to do this? Can I get 2 out of it? I think I can. All right, so I'm going to try this. I'm going to try cutting this guy in half. I really don't know how wide he is, so I'm going to lay him on this ruler. Oh, perfect. Okay. So he is 3 inches wide. So if I want to do half, that would be this little line right here. And I think I can eye it to get it close enough to straight. So I'm now going to pull this up. I'm going to lay it down first. Maybe I'll offset it just a little bit, just because I can, just a teeny bit. Also helps draw attention to it. I put cross country, but there's not because there's no school. Do that, and then the other half of this guy. No, I did not paint my nails today. They look atrocious, but it has been a crazy week. We just spent half of last week driving my son literally halfway across the country, moving him into college. So I'm late on everything. If you're on my Instagram, which is My Happy Planning Place, and you're looking for my after the pen or before the pen or any of that, you're not going to find it because I am just behind this week because we were out of town so much, and then when we got in town I was late, or I was tired. Oh goodness, I was hoping I could pull that up because when I looked at it, it was really crooked and bugged me, but I don't think I pulled it up very well. I think I might still be able to use it. I'm going to overlap a little bit so that I can try to get it. I feel like if this silver one is straight, then these, I'm going to call them washi strips for lack of a better word, they'll look straight too. Is that straighter than before? I'm not going to be able to tell until I get it. It's not straight, but it's better than it was before, so I'm going to keep it. So I'll write no school in that. Try out my hand at some pretty writing. I'm not very good at it, but I'll try it. All right, so there obviously won't be cross country that day, so I can move that to next week. Oh, next week is here. I have to flip it. That's next week. They will have young, this is Young Life. It's a group that my daughter's in. It won't be at the normal time, but they will have it. I'm going to go ahead and use one of these stickers. I'm going to need to write a little bit more in it than normal because it is a different kind of meeting than usual. I think they're having like a pool party since it's a day off school. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. This is just a box I made in the Silhouette software and had cut out. It's really simple, but I love that I can match the colors to whatever I'm doing, although it is hard, in my opinion, to match colors because what's on the screen rarely prints out the same way that you see it on the screen, and I usually have to do a few tries to get it right. But actually this one I got right on the first try. I was kind of excited. Shot night and trash night. I usually seek those stickers out ahead of time, and I didn't, so I don't know what I'm going to use for that. Aren't those cute? I'm going to use one of those. I'll come back to that when I'm thinking. No, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I have started putting a habit tracker right here for walking. Kind of assigned myself to walk at least 15 minutes a day. Do I want black or pink? I'll make it pink. It does have 7, yeah. So I did last week make my own habit tracker for this, but that's right there. I'm going to use it. But it doesn't solve my problem for shot and trash night. I usually look for a little sticker that I can alter or cut down or somehow turn into what I need it to be. I could use these and just write shot and trash in them. That'd be really small. And that may have to do if I want to do it out of this sticker book. Could do it out of one of these and just put shot and trash. I think I'm going to do that. So I used that pink one. I'm going to use a black one here. Yeah. I'm going to do that. Okay. And then I'll just write shot and trash there. And I have these little stickers from, where are they? They're not in here. Oh, here they are. These little stickers from Pumpkin Paper Co. that have the shot on them. I need to get a trash can too, but I don't have that, so then I could have a shot and a trash can here. But I'll just do that. All right. So that's done for that. I'll move shot and trash to next Monday because that happens every week. All right, and that is it for Monday, except for probably a to-do list. I don't know what we'll end up doing that day, but we have the day off, so I know we'll do some things. So I'm going to go ahead and add a checklist. I think that's all I'm going to find in this book for checklists. And again, I don't have to stick with this book, but since I know it matches, and since I'm in a hurry in case my daughter wakes up and she is really not feeling well, I can just go ahead and use one. Do I want to fill our day up with lots of things, or enjoy a day off and only have a few things? Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to enjoy our day off and only have a few things to do. Put that there. All right. Could put one of these to-do things on here. Today. To do today. How do I want to do that? It's kind of weird with that. I don't mind things overlapping, but sometimes I don't want them to overlap. I'm going to do that. I don't love it, but it'll do. All right, so Tuesday, my husband and I have a meeting on Tuesday with our financial advisor. Don't have any stickers that say meeting or that work for that. So I'm just going to use one of these boxes I made. I used a pink box on Monday, so I'm going to use a gray box on Tuesday, I think. Although I'm going to have a gray box because there's also a cross-country meet, so we'll see. All right, so we'll have our meeting with our financial advisor after work. And again, I don't write my work. That would actually live way up here. This is really just after work time is what I note on here. Unless no work, you know, it's something like that. So there's no cross-country practice, but there is a cross-country meet. I'll go ahead and mark that here. She'll get back late at night, so even though she leaves right after school, I can count that as a nighttime event because she'll get back late. So I'll put that there. Go ahead and move cross-country practice to next Tuesday. And then I can add in to-dos there because we will certainly have some homework from our financial advisor. We have not prepared the way we should prepare. Sending a kid to college has made us realize how much we didn't prepare. So we're starting late, but we're going to try to fix it. All right. Wednesday, she does have cross-country practice. I made these cute little hexagon stickers that just have the cross-country sign for regular practice days. And so I can put that there, and then I can write the time next to it. I'll move that to next Wednesday. She will have dance practice, so I have these as well. I usually put that in the evening, but I'm going to sandwich it up here because they're both my daughter's events, and they're relatively back-to-back. I'm going to use the gray one, though. How do I want to do that? Yeah. So she'll have cross-country, and then, like, eat a quick dinner, and then go to dance. And there is money due that day for dance. So I'll just make sure I mark that. I don't have a sticker with a dollar sign or anything like that. I don't think this has any, like, no, nothing for that. This is really pretty and really cute, but not exactly functional. Pull out this and see if they have anything. It's not really a bill due, but something like a bill due. I can use this little check mark. Yeah. I'll just put that under dance practice so I can remind myself that I have to pay. I have to pay. It's time to pay. All right, so dance practice gets moved to next Wednesday. There is church choir practice at night. So I just have a little music note. set of music notes. Put that here for choir practice. I'm just going to try moving it up here. Again, normally I'm chronological, but I found that I have a lot of stuff at the beginning, like right when work lets out, a lot of stuff right at night, and then my middle gets kind of empty, and so my pages look funny to me, so I'm just going to try it. And so I'll move the to-do list for Wednesday down here instead of up in the middle. Choir gets moved to next week. And I'm on to Thursday. Thursday, my daughter has cross country. Let's use pink. This is just a practice day. There's no meet. Move that to next week, which is off to the side here. And then we have a sort of a school boardish meeting on Thursday. I'm going to use this one because they occur so rarely. I really want to draw my own attention to it so I don't forget. There's a new state law where I live that they have to have a public hearing before they can approve teacher contracts, so that will be the public hearing day, so I need to go to that. And then I can do to-dos. We may have a violin lesson that day, but it hasn't been scheduled yet, so I'm not going to put it in yet. And I forgot to make my sticker for it, so yeah, I'll have to figure that out. But again, it hasn't even been scheduled. It was supposed to be today, but she's sick, as I told you, so it's got moved possibly to Thursday, waiting for confirmation on that. Like you care. All right. Moving on to Friday. I put that on there just because it matched. I assumed that we would have something Friday night. We don't yet have anything scheduled, but I'm going to leave it there. I do have an appointment that night, late afternoon, a doctor's appointment. That sticker was ruined. Did you see that? I must have tried to use it once and tried to put it back on, and I missed, and so that's ruined and goes in the trash. That makes me sad. But there's another one. So if I'll use the two pink. Why did I do that? Oh well, I did. So take this. I don't think she has cross country on Friday. They usually give them a Friday off because they all have a meet on Saturday. So I have a doctor's appointment in the early evening, late afternoon. So I'll put that there. And I'll write that doctor's name and the appointment time on there. I'll put something there, even if I just put a quote there or something, if we end up not filling our time. Saturday, there's another cross-country meet. They will leave at, dark 30. So I'll just go ahead and stick that first thing in the morning. I don't use a lot of weekend banners, but I found this one, and I love it. It's so pretty. So pretty. That brings us to Sunday. I don't write church in because I always go to church. It's sort of the same as going to work. I'm going to do it. So I will have that. And then after church on Sunday, let's see. I'm going to walk over to my Google Calendar. Actually, that is an odd day. My daughter has a Sunday morning dance practice, which I hate. If her dance coaches are watching this, they already know that I don't like it. But they do have one this Sunday morning, so she and I will have to miss church so that she can go to that. I don't like that. So I'm going to use this kind of frilly one to call attention to it so I don't forget. And I'll put that in the morning. She normally has dance practice in the afternoon after church, but like I said, it's an odd week. So I'll move that to next week. She will still have a violin lesson, but I forgot to make a sticker for violin lessons. So, you know what? I used a silver over here. I'm just going to get a small silver and just put it over here for violin lessons. I would normally make one of these little hexagons with the violin in it, but it didn't happen. So I'm just going to use this guy, and I'll just write violin and the time in it, because that one she should still have. Alright, so I have some extra cross-country stickers because there's no practice today, no practice today. I always make a few extras because I don't know which colors I'm going to want. Dance. I'll go ahead and put this little guy with this octagon, or with this colorful box. What day do I want to plan? Ideally, I would love... Did you see that little fruit fly? What in the world is a fruit fly doing in this room? There is no food in this room. That's so weird. I would love to plan on Tuesday nights, and actually that could work this week, because if my daughter's gone, I won't have any mom guilt of I should be doing something with her. I think I'm going to try that. So I'm going to put that up here as a Wednesday or a Tuesday night activity. And then I always like to use my little selfie girl that I got from, who do I get that from? Pumpkin Paper Co. The same ones that make these shots. She does these custom, so you can make them look like you, and she looks surprisingly like me. It's kind of crazy. Move this violin lesson sticker to next week. Okay, what I still have on my sticker paper is that's not the right one, my work to-do list. It says to do at school, because work for me is school. School for me is work as a teacher. And as I've said before, these are the things that I do every week. So I just made a sticker for them so I didn't have to waste time writing them in every week. I used really wide washi. I usually use a much thinner washi. It feels weird to be covering that up. I'm going to just scoot it over. I don't want to cover the washi. So those I always do every week no matter what, and then this will just be anything else that comes up that I need to get done. Planning for this, planning for that. I can now take this and I'll stick it in the back of my planner in a pocket, and if something comes up I can have it. I won't need these cross-country stickers, but I'll keep them anyway, it won't hurt. So this will sit right here, and that, my friends, is my week. Again, I will use more I'll have more to-do lists, but I'm just kind of letting myself fill those in as the day goes. I'll make a master to-do list over here, and then I'll move things over to the day when I realize, when I come to terms with which day would be best for which function. I'm sorry, I'm not thinking straight right now. I got distracted for some reason. All right, well, I think that is done besides adding in the pen. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you see and all my babbling, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have a few more subscribers so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself on here. Hope you have a good week and happy planning.